Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Nicki Jones. For those of you who don't know me, I'm currently living in West Philadelphia where Will Smith was born and raised, and I'm your favorite sideline reporter.
If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear, the camera's here.
So I'm going to explain to you guys how did I get to the point of being a sideline reporter and living in Philly, considering that I'm from Rochester, New York. So first things first, I've played basketball my whole entire life since I can remember. Since like 4th or 5th grade. It's not my whole life, but close. And for me, I just thought that basketball was the only thing I was ever going to do. Like, I just wanted to play basketball forever. So long story short, I played in high school. I had Division I scholarships. I went to UMass for 2 years and then transferred to Drexel, which brought me to Philly. And I've been so many different places between graduating from Drexel to now. But I've always felt like Philly is like a second home to me. I know so many people here. A lot of my friends are here. My coaching staff, they're just like family to me. So after I graduated from Drexel, I went to play basketball overseas for a couple years. Everybody's always on me like, you need to, play again. Why'd you stop? But the reality of it is that basketball doesn't last forever. And if you get hurt, then you need to figure something out. I didn't have a backup plan the first time I got hurt. I tore my ACL my senior year of college at Drexel, and it was too late to, try to get another year of eligibility, so I had to live in Philly and work. I had like 6 jobs. I don't even know how I survived. I was struggling. I think I was losing weight. Like, you could see my ribs. It was pretty bad. But I survived, and, from that, I kind of took a lesson that I need to be prepared for life after basketball, which led me to broadcasting. So my first year overseas, I was in Germany, and I just loved it there so much. I can't wait to go back and visit. But that's when I started my YouTube channel, and I was basically vlogging the life of an overseas basketball player and just kind of comparing and contrasting Germany to America and just trying different foods there, just really just having fun, touring around Berlin. But from that experience of being on camera consistently for my vlog, I realized that I really like to be on camera. It sounds kind of vain, but this is just what I like to do. But I've always told my story on camera or through writing or taking pictures or making videos, but I never had a platform to post it. But now I think my passion has kind of changed from telling my story to wanting to tell other people's stories. So that's how I kind of got in the track of like, this is related to sports broadcasting. I don't want to give up being around basketball, a sport that I've been around my whole life, to doing something completely different. I think I might be a little depressed at that point. But with that, I started to search online. I think my second year overseas, I started to search online different programs, graduate schools that I can go to that related to this passion of mine. And I found Syracuse University. I got my master's at the Newhouse School of Public Communications and Television, Radio, and Film with a sports communication emphasis. I know it's a long title, but it's such a broad topic that I could really make it whatever I wanted to make it. So I decided to go down the track of sports broadcasting. And from that year in grad school, I had the opportunity to be the color commentator for Syracuse women's basketball team on ESPN 3. Really exciting. Like, that is my first time on air as a color commentator, and I really just didn't know what I was doing. It was a disaster. I don't think I'll go back and watch that game film. Maybe later on in life when I make it to where I want to be. But they just kind of figured like, hey, she's an athlete, she played before, she'll be fine. Here's the game, here's the microphone, make it happen. I made it work, but just kind of that drive, that adrenaline rush that I had from doing that made me realize like, this is what I really want to do. So the point of this video and the rest of the videos to follow on my channel is basically to take you guys along my path and being an up-and-coming sports broadcaster. You know, there's so many people on these major networks like ESPN and Fox Sports that I look up to, but I don't know how they got to where they are today. And I want to help you guys see my process and my struggle in working the 2 and 3 and 4 jobs that I have. I have so many that I lose count. But then also being able to work these games every other weekend. You know, I hear my friends and people say like, oh, you got broadcast money now. Like, what is that? I do get paid for some of the things I do, but sometimes it's free. And, you know, at this point in my life, since I've only been doing this for like a year and a half, I have to be willing to take those free opportunities to eventually, hopefully, get paid enough to do it, that I don't have to work at random restaurants anymore. So, like Joel said, since I'm in Philly, trust the process. But stay tuned for more videos because I will be posting throughout this basketball season. And I just want you guys to have fun with me. Get to know me and get to know the real Nicki.